this is gonna be a long ass video because mama speaks so much. Yap, 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 yap.
Baby, you should take it slow.
Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna do this makeup tutorial right here. It's a very dramatic fall grungy brown smoky eye. Extremely simple. I use drugstore products for my eyeshadow and even my lip for that fact. So I wanted to do a very in-depth makeup tutorial for quite some time now. So I went through each and every process, baking and foundation and eyeshadow and everything, and I broke it down very easily so you understand, and I gave a reason why I use certain products and how to keep your makeup bulletproof. So yeah, if you want to know how to get this really grungy fall dramatic makeup look, please keep on watching. So I'm gonna prep my skin a little bit first and then move on to my eyes. Since it's a really smoky look, I want to start with my eyes first and then move on to my face. So yeah, I forgot to tell you what I'm using. I'm using the Kiehls Ultra Facial Moisturizer. My skin has been so dry lately. I don't know what it is, especially around my nose area, and also I'm breaking out a lot over here. That's because I am in need of my facial. I have to go back to my doctor. I'm going out of town in December. There's lots of things happening in December, and I thought I'll get it done right before my trip and all those events so I have a clear face. So for now we'll just have to deal with it. It's a little bad. So I'm gonna do obviously my full face routine for you. I've been skipping my full face routine just because you all have seen it before, but I think today I'm going to take you step by step. It's the same products, everything's the same of my face routine, but I still thought I want to take you through it. And you know, basically a lot of you have asked, please show us a face routine where you don't get cakey and stuff like that. So I thought, why not, I'll just show you my full face routine in this video. So first I'm gonna prep my eyes for eyeshadow. My choker is a little loose, but that's okay. For that, I'm gonna take my concealer. This is the M.A.C NC 42. It's getting over. I've hit pan already on this one. Gotta buy another one, but you can use any concealer that you have at home or an eyeshadow primer. I do not have an eyeshadow primer. I don't think it's necessary if you have a good concealer. So I'm just gonna take little on my NYX 09 brush, and I'm just going to put that on my lid. Now you want to prep your eyelids always, otherwise the eyeshadows are not going to blend easily. So that's why you want to make sure you're concealing or you're putting an eyeshadow base before your eyeshadow. That's always really important to remember. So I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to press it in, make sure it is nice and blended. You can use your fingers to blend it out as well. So yeah, now that I have this blended out, I don't want to open my eyes and allow it to crease, so I'm going to set it really quickly with a powder. I'm taking the Laura Mercier powder. You can take your compact powder or whatever you use to set your face. So you want to take whatever powder you have and just set your base. So the reason why you put powder to set your concealer or eyeshadow base is so that your eyeshadows blend very easily into your eyes. Since your eyeshadows are in powder form, it helps to blend really easily. As opposed to if you had oily eyelids or something, they are going to crease and get all cakey and horrible. So this, is a very smooth base for your eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my first transition shade. This is P15 from P.A.C. It's a really warm brown color. I'm just taking it on, a regular blending brush, and I'm just going to run that through my crease. Now you'll ask, is it important to put a crease shade? Can we just start with our, lids basically? Well, there's no rule as such. Obviously, you can start with your lids first, but it just gives you a nice finish. Like after you apply all your eyeshadows, it'll just give you this complete look. So yeah, I do it this way. Obviously you don't have to, but you always want to build up on your crease you take little product and then you keep building, you know, and until you're satisfied with how much product you've put. So I'm going to move on to my next crease shade. I'm taking the Sivanna colors in brown and I'm taking this shade right here. It's been a while since I did a, you know, smoky eye. Just wanted to go all out this time. So moving on to my lid color, I'm taking the same palette and I'm going to take this color. It's a very dark matte chocolate brown color and I'm just going to place that all over my lid. I'm taking the Pro Art 219E brush, if you're wondering, and yeah, that's the kind of brown I was looking for. Always remember to put less product and then build up as and when you require. So I'm just taking a clean blending brush. This is Pro Art 230E and it's a clean blending brush. I'm just going to soften the edges. A key to a good smoky eye or any eye is blending. So don't forget to do that. Spend a good amount of time blending your eyeshadows. Now can you see the hint of orange? I don't know if it comes through on the camera, but it's giving that finished look, that smoked out look that I need. I'm taking the Miss Claire Black in 824. This is the one and I'm just gonna on the outer corner. So I'm placing it, I'm taking my blending brush and I'm just blending it. Okay, I'm switching brushes. I'm taking the Sephora Pro Shadow in 41. You can obviously continue with your favorite blending brush, but I just, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. You know, you just know your brushes. Like when you spend too much time with something, you kind of know your way through it. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go back in with the orange shade and I'm just gonna give a wash. Moving on to my face, you guys know it's the same routine. It's the L'Oreal True Match and the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. The names will be listed below. You can use whatever foundation you have at home. I want to finish these foundations before I purchase another one, so I'm just kind of using it all up. So a lot of you have an issue with cakey face. You guys said you have issues with cakey foundation and it doesn't sit well. It also depends a lot on what you do before you put your foundation. Like I already put my moisturizer and my primer is over, so I need to get another one. But you put a primer. If you don't have a primer, that's okay. You just have to layer your foundation on very evenly. If you put a lot of foundation, it might cake up. If you put less, it might not show. So you just have to put the right amount basically, and preferably use a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. You want to squeeze it under the tap 2-3 times, remove the excess water, and then you want to just blend the foundation into your skin. You don't want to like rub down, you want to pat it in. So you're pushing the product into the skin. So you're bouncing the beauty blender. You can see how flawless the finish is. Now it's really nice to invest in a good beauty blender. It comes for 675. I don't know, I will link it below. This is by P.A.C. It's lasted me so many months. It's beautiful. P.A.C. beauty blenders are very close to the beauty blender. I've mentioned this before, so definitely invest in it. You get 2 in a pack, which is amazing. It'll last you like 6 months or a year depending how you use it. And yeah, I suggest you using this, but if you're a brush person, you can invest in a nice kabuki brush or a stippling brush. I'll leave a link to my brush video down so you can see what brush I mean. And yeah, you can just blend your foundation in with your brush. I recommend not using your fingers. Again, infection, bacteria, all that stuff, and also it doesn't sit really nicely and smoothly, so I'd rather, you know, you buy a sponge. Anyway, so see, you just, and don't forget to take it down to your neck also. Take your time to pounce the foundation in. So what a beauty blender does is it blends your foundation and also picks up the excess foundation that's on your skin. So if you apply too much, don't worry, it'll pick up the excess. That's why I love the beauty blender so much. So for concealer, you can directly jump to whatever concealer that suits you. I recommend the Fit Me concealer or the Age Rewind by Maybelline. I'm using, you guys know, I'm using the MAC concealer first and then I'll go in with my Fit Me. So you can take your brush. I'm using the NYX 09, the one I used to put it on my lids as well. You can take your fingers. If you apply concealer with the finger, it's even better. Trust me, the warmth of your finger will make it melt really nicely and smooth. So yeah. So I'm going to do this eye with a brush. And I'm going to show you how it applies with the finger on the other one. So everything you blend, you want to use your beauty blender, so it comes in handy a lot of times. It's a very good concealer. I'm taking my finger now and I'm going to show you, it's just going to give you the same effect. So don't go worrying about what brush to use for your concealer, that's fine. So my face at the moment looks really flat because I've put the same color concealer and foundation as well. So to bring my entire face to life, to add dimension to my face, I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me in Sand Sable. For concealer, you always take a shade lighter than your skin tone. That's how it brightens up your face rather than taking the same skin tone. So what I'm doing is I'm just layering a little bit over here for brightness. So you just don't want to apply your concealer here because it's going to look weird, like white patches. You want to take it on your forehead, you want to take it down your bridge, the bridge of your nose and your chin as well. You can do it on your smile lines too. So this will give you some dimension to your face. If you're just going to do your under eye, it's going to look like white patches and then bronzed up face, which is not the look we want to go for. So I'm just taking my beauty blender and I'm just pouncing it really nice into my skin. You don't want to move it too much, you just want to pounce it where it is. So like you can see, I'm just pushing the product in very gently. Now you can see how brighten and highlight this concealer looks as opposed to the earlier one. So I use the MAC one to basically hide my dark circles. So I put that in a really thin layer and then I put this to basically bring it forward. Basically highlight your under eye. Oh, the things you can do with makeup. If you use makeup the right way, you can literally transform. So before I start creasing underneath, I'm going to set, I'm going to bake. I'm taking my Laura Mercier, the only powder I will ever trust for my under eye, and I'm taking this pointy tapered brush. You can take any brush or any sponge or puff that you have. I'm gonna take a generous amount of powder and I'm just going to set it down. I'm also going on the side of my nose. You guys know I do this anyway. I will do this after the nose contour as well. This is the only way to make your makeup stay bulletproof the entire day. Like literally nothing, your concealer will not come out. Take my word for it. If you bake, your concealer will not come out. And I know a lot of you must be asking, well, you have dry skin, doesn't it get cakey and dry? It does. With a lot of wrong powders that you use, it can get a little crumbly and crusty under your eye, and especially for dry skin people. But that's why I love the Laura Mercier powder or the RCMA powder. That's also really good, but you don't get it in India. So yeah, these are really good finely milled powders which just doesn't sit on your skin after you bake. That's why I use this powder and I completely swear by it. I'm baking my smile lines as well because usually when you smile you get cracks if you laugh a lot. So baking helps. For brows, I'm using my Bangin Brunette. It's not over, oh my god, it's only $6. A lot of you have been asking, where can I get Colourpop lipsticks, Colourpop anything? Obviously on the Colourpop website, guys. I always link it below in my description box. You can just see the arrow down below and it says show more. You can see the description. So I always name all the products that I use. I link it to wherever you can get it from, so check that out. They do have international shipping, and yes, they will charge you for customs and stuff over here, obviously, but I don't know all of that. I have a relative that stays in New York, so I order it to his house and then he brings it whenever he comes. So that's how I do my shopping of Colourpop. I hope I helped, because a lot of you have been asking where can I get Colourpop lipsticks. On the Colourpop website itself, it's for $6, $5 or $6 each lipstick, and there are a variety of colors and it's so beautiful. Okay, since I spoke too much, I'm just going to, get rid of the bake because I don't want it to sit too long. With no added pressure, you want to dust off without moving your foundation or concealer. So I'm just with the light hand dusting it off. So you can automatically see how brightened my under eye looks. It's just the best method, trust me. Any of you who crease, this is your solution to non-creasing eyes. So I'm taking a spoolie right now. It looks something like this. You get it in any beauty store, and I'm just combing out my brows. So taking Bangin Brunette, this is never going to get over. There's so much product in this. You can take any brow pencil you have, and all you want to do is just basically outline your natural brow. You don't want to overdraw or go overboard. It's just going to look really unnatural. So all you want to do is just go over it. And now once you've done that, you want to take your spoolie and you want to brush the product into your brow. That's it. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Now I'm going to set my face with the Laura Mercier powder, and then we're going to move on to our eyes. So you don't get the Laura Mercier powder here very easily. You can get this in Beautiful. I saw tons of it in Beautiful. It's for 4,000 rupees, guys. I saw the price. It's extremely pricey, but it's the best powder you will find in the market. Very good investment. It has so much product. Now for someone like me who does makeup every single day for videos, it's lasted me so long. So obviously for you girls who don't wear makeup that often every day, it's gonna last you like an entire year even. So it's a good investment. But again, if you don't want to buy such an expensive powder, use whatever face powder you have and set your face. Okay, let's move on to our lower lash line. I'm taking whatever I used on my lid and I'm just gonna put it underneath. I'm gonna take this brown chocolate brown eyeshadow and I'm just gonna smoke it down. I'm taking my MAC 219 brush and I'm just going, it's a clean brush, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line. So you guys wanted to know where my lenses are from. It's from Fresh Look, the brand called Fresh Look, and it's the color gray, not sterling gray. And you can get this in any spectacle store, trust me. Like, it's for 200 rupees without number, and with an eye number it's going to cost you like 1,000 rupees for a monthly pack. You can go to any optician and ask them, they'll give you the entire detail, but that's where my lenses are from, just so you want to know. I checked other websites, Lenskart and stuff, they're quite expensive over there, so you want to go to a regular optical store. Okay, I'm going to take this black and I'm just going to smoke out my lash line even more. Now that I've placed the black, I'm going to take this over here. It's a lighter brown from this. I'm just going to smoke my black. Wow, my choker's loose. The small neck. Okay, I'm just going to put a kajal in my waterline. Whatever kajal you have will do. Maybe I'll just draw a liner. Let's see.
Okay, that's as far as perfect as I can go. I'm literally sweating because I'm like, don't make a mistake, don't make a mistake. I hate wing liner. Give me so much stress. It's so much stress doing a wing liner. But it came out good. It's really pretty.
For lashes, I use the Loreal Paris lashes in 54. They're very natural. You can barely see them. It's like your own lashes. I just put them for a little more volume. And the lash glue that I'm using is the Duo lash glue. So to contour, I'm going to try something different. I'm taking this NYX Go-To palette and I'm taking this bronze shade. Now it is quite patchy, but I'm just gonna see how it is, just, you know, for a little change. Yeah, it's quite patchy. Ugh. Okay, so that was not a good contour shade. I'm taking the M.A.C Matte Bronze. La la la. So to contour, I'm gonna go like here. You can see my ears. Right from there, from my hairline to my cheeks. I'm gonna come downwards like that. I've shown this to you a million times, but I'm showing it to you again. I don't like to contour like this. I really don't. That's just personal preference. However you like to contour is the way you should contour. But I'm just gonna, you know, go up like way to the temple right here, and I'm just going to do my jawline, chisel that out. So automatically your face looks pulled up, like you can see. For blush, I'm taking the Sivanna color palette, and I'm gonna take, let's see what I'm gonna take. I think I'll take this color. It's a nice shimmer shade. Really pretty. I'm dragging it up to my contour like I usually do, so it looks natural. For highlight, I'm gonna take this highlight shade right here. It's a really nice, pretty highlighter shade. It's very natural. I'm just gonna dust that on top of the cheekbone. Look, gives a really nice flush.
But obviously the highlighting doesn't end here.
I'm gonna take the Strobe of Genius palette by NYX. This is how the beautiful palette looks, and I'm gonna take these three shades. I'm just gonna put that on my cheekbone. I want my inner corner highlight to be popping, so I'm taking P01 by P.A.C. It's a white shimmer eyeshadow, and I'm just going to intensify the inner corner highlight. I want to bronze my face a little more, so I'm taking the Mineralize Skin Finish in Medium Deep by M.A.C, and I'm just gonna take this on my NYX 02 fluffy brush, and I'm just going to basically bronze up my face. I'm going over here. You want to go in the outer corner, so it brings a lot of you know, sun-kissed look to your face. This is the perfect brush for bronzing. Mauve by P.A.C. I'm taking my lipstick in Lady Be Good by M.A.C. I rarely use this lipstick, so I said why not give it a shot. Let's see what it's all about. Beautiful color. The only issue I have with this is the consistency, the formula. Not a big fan. I'm taking the M.A.C Me shade in 415. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this full detailed makeup tutorial. I did give you two lip options just to show you that you can also wear this look with a bold lip. I would go for a nude lip, but this also looks really nice. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you happen to recreate this look or any other look that I've done before in the past, please tag me on Instagram so I can see, or you can put it up on Twitter so I can retweet it. I've always retweeted you know, things that you'll say to me or anything that you'll tag me in. I always retweet it, so definitely do that. All my social media handles will be down below, and don't forget to check these two videos out here, right here on the screen. And yeah, I love you guys so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.